4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone. I am Shanas from third year BCom Corporate Secretaryship, Shift 1. Guru Sri Shanti Vijay Jain College for Women take immense pleasure in organizing the Knowledge Forum activity, finishing school program on the topic What's New. On behalf of our college, I consider it's my immense pleasure in welcoming our guest of honor, Dr. Victor Lawrence, Associate Dean, Training and Placement Division, Bishop Sharp College, Trichy. Welcome, sir. Let us commence this information with beneficial event by seeking the Almighty's blessings. I request Ms. Sejal from 3rd BCom CS, Shift 1 to proceed with the prayer song.
ओङ्कारबिन्दुसंयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायं वियोगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओङ्काराय नमो नमः ॐ नमो अरिहन्तानम् ॐ नमो सिद्धानम् ॐ नमो आयर्यानम् ॐ नमो वचायानम् ॐ नमो लुयसवसाहूनम् ऐसो वञ्चन मुक्तारो सव्वापावपनाशनं मङ्गलानं च सर्वेषु परमं भावै मङ्गलम् ॐ नमो हरिहन्तानम्।
Thank you, Sejal. May I request Mrs. Helen Rajeshwari ma'am, Head of the Department of BCom CS, to render gracious welcome and credential to our guest. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. It's my great privilege and honor to welcome you all and introduce our resource person of the day, Dr. R. Victor Lazarus, Associate Professor and Associate Dean, Training and Placement, Bishop Weber College, Tiruchirappalli. First of all, I'd like to welcome our resource person, Dr. R. Victor Lazarus. And in spite of his busy schedule, as soon as I contacted him, he immediately given the consent for the benefit of the students. I welcome you, sir. Secondly, I like to welcome the faculty members of our college and the faculty members of various other colleges who is participating in this wonderful event. I welcome you all. I like to welcome our students participants of our college and various other colleges who is willing to participate very interestingly to our program. I welcome all the students fraternity. It's my great privilege to introduce our guest of honor of the day, Dr. R. Victor Lazarus, Associate Professor and Associate Dean, Training and Placement, Department of Management Studies, Bishop Weber College, Tiruchirappalli. And he is a chief instructor, Zonal Railway Training Institute, Southern Railway, Tiruchirappalli, in 2005 to 2014. He was a senior instructor, Zonal Railway Training Institute, Southern Railway, Tiruchirappalli from 1999 to 2005. He is also a commercial controller, division railway manager, Southern Railway, Tiruchirappalli from the year 1991 to 1997. He served as an assistant professor, Department of English, TBML College, Korayor, Tamil Nadu from the year 1990 to 1991. He was a staff advisor. He worked consultancy services and he trained 2 batches of officers and engineers of Southern Railways and 1 batch of second line leaders of Bishop Weber College. He also served as diploma in rail transport economic management and the All India Bronze Medal he won. He published various books and presented various papers, and namely that is 19 national publication, and 13 international research papers are published in various articles and journals. Also, he authored various books and he published the books also. He has also life skills course a book for a undergraduate of all disciplines and with us ISBN number. He presently this book is being used as a textbook for teaching life skills in the fourth semester for the second year UG students representing all the 22 arts and science department of Bishop Weber College. He was a national cadet corps. He won the All India Best NCC Cadet Award in the year 1985. And he also Tamil Nadu Government Merit Scholarship for Outstanding NCC Cadet in the year 1986. He is also a member of Board of Studies in 10 colleges and Vice Chancellor nominee in 3 colleges. He is a national trainer in 21 different government and other public sectors. He is also a visiting professor for more than 75 colleges in Tamil Nadu. He is a frontline staff trainer in Southern Railway and various other IRCTC and NIT, NSDC and CII, BSS, and the list goes on like that. And he trained more than 75,000 employees during these years. And his research work he has guided for MBA students of IGNOU and in the New Delhi and Pondicherry University. Is a research guide for MBA, MPhil and PhD scholars of Bharatadasan University. He is also an academic counselor for IGNOU and Pondicherry University. He is a president for Bishop Weber Army Wing Alumni NCC Association since 2007, having a membership of more than 2,300 NCC cadets. He is also a member in Technical Commission of the Salesian Province of Training, Don Bosco Technical Institution in Tamil Nadu since 2010. He is a chief advisor, a team of social service and NGO activity involved in improving ecosystem through MIYOWAKI scheme and helping the challenged youth in career guidance. Is a patron of international body of empowering African women, eradication of poverty, and to create their own business. He is also a mentor, students-centered activities at Bishop Weber College since 2014. So we are very happy to such an eminent personality with us today. I welcome you. I take this opportunity to welcome you, sir, once again. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. May I take the pleasure of requesting our guest of honor, Dr. R. Victor Lazarus, Associate Dean, Training and Placement Division. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Shahraz, for the beautiful introduction about and welcoming me for this beautiful 1 hour workshop. On the outset, let me thank the management of GSS Jain College for Women Chennai and the head of the department of BCom CS, Professor Helen Rajeshwari, for inviting me to speak to the younger generation of the country. I was really thrilled to see Shana's MC and Sijal's prayer. And I do understand that there are a lot of students who are connected, a lot of learned professors are connected. I bring greetings from Bishop Weber College, Tiruchirappalli. Bishop Weber College is a college where we have got around 13,500 students. It is basically a boys' institution, turned to be a girls' institution because around 68% of students learning in Bishop Weber are girls. Though there are a lot of other special institutions for girls alone, Bishop Weber College caters the needs of women folks too. Out of 13,500, nearly 8,700 students are girls learning undergrads, postgrads, and their pre-research and post-research work. I had served in railways for nearly 25 long years. And then after doing my doctorate in management studies, I thought it fit to give a VR in railways and then take up the profession of becoming a professor in a college so that I'll be able to live, nurture, and then produce young minds to take forward this country for a great future. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to lay some records and thank all of you for giving me a chance to meet the younger generation, particularly the students of GSS Jain College for Women in Chennai. The today's topic that I would like to speak on is a very pertinent topic on facing the government examinations, which will be the next step right in your life. Am I audible? Can I get your feedback? Shanas? Shanas? My voice is okay and am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you. And if the students can see the chat, I would like to greet all of you and then throw away a small question in the chat. I'll just type something in the chat.
Okay, sir.
I have simply, you can be ready. No sooner I flash it in the screen, I would like to get the answers. I have typed something and I require an answer. No sooner I go on the screen. So I want all of you to be ready in the chat box. Here goes 1, 2, and 3. I want the answer immediately. I have typed something in the screen. 1 0 with a gap, 1 0 equivalent to what? 1 0 with a gap, 1 0 equivalent to what? Can I get your answers? One zero is equivalent to what? I have not given any symbol in between. If there is an addition symbol, it will be 20. If it is a multiplication, it should be 100. Or if it is a minus sign, it should be 0. Or a division sign, it should be 1. I have not given any sign in between. I think computer science students can try. 1 0 with a gap and 1 0. If I ask you what is the answer, what answer can you give? Can you just type it on the chat? Rashil, one of you can unmute and tell me what the answer is. Padmini, can you try the answer? I think you do computer science. Yes?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't have.
Okay. Shall we push this 1 0 1 0 after that equivalent sign? Suppose you push 1 0 1 0 that side, it gives you 1 0 1 0 together. So keeping 10 on one hand, keeping another 10 on the other hand, if you push it across, you get 1 0 1 0 as the answer. Suppose you rearrange, you get another answer called 1 1 0 0. Suppose you push it and rearrange, you get 1 1 0 0. Can somebody tell me an answer greater than 1 1 0 0? By using 1 0 on one hand, 1 0 on another hand, if you push it across, you get 1 0 1 0. You rearrange, you get 1 1 0 0. Can any other answer, biggest answer or the bigger answer that can be derived out of 1 0 and 1 0 on your left hand and right hand? बाएं हाथ में 10 है, दाहिने हाथ में 10 है. Suppose you place both the things together, can you give me some answer extra? Some big answer using these two numerals on your hands. Maybe the people looking in YouTube are not able to get into the chat. Any chance that you can give me an answer, Padmini? Any chance? Okay. Try an answer. 1 0 बाएं हाथ में, 1 0 दाहिने हाथ में. Left hand la 10, right hand la 10. Can you do some magic and give me a bigger answer? The bigger answer can be like this. Instead of keeping it like this, if you keep one on the top of the other, you get 10 to the power of 10. The studies that you do as undergrads or postgrads in a college takes you forward for not only multiplying your skills, it helps you to empower yourself to power your skills. And I hope mathematics students or computer science students will be able to easily understand that 10 power 10 bahut bada answer. It gives you a lot of energy, lot of power, and that tells you to move ahead with a question mark, what next in my life? All these girls who are attending my class are listening to me should be really thankful to your parents that they send you for higher education. They have chosen you a college and they have found it fit that these girls should be highly educated. If you go back 100 years or 70 years behind your schedule, there were times when people said that women should not get into higher education, women should not get into even elementary education system. But over a period of uh, uh, 50 years or 60 years post independence, lot of colleges exclusively for women, to nurture you, to educate you, to empower you, to make you greater personalities. So my class today, another 40 minutes or 50 minutes, will throw away something for you guys to understand that you can try something next. Can you just shoot out my PowerPoint, friends? Is it possible, Padmini, to shoot out my PowerPoint?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Can you give me a few minutes?
Yeah. But I'll be talking. You can go ahead. The
Okay.
the the topic I have chosen today is facing the government examinations. Actually, a student learning commerce or a student doing undergrad in a college can work in a company, corporate, industries, factories, firms, associations, organizations, enterprises, institutes, and institutions. You are given an empowerment of being a degree holder. The final year students will get a degree no sooner you complete your sixth semester. Maybe this pandemic must have made your colleges to work some more time till June. But by July, you'll have a degree in your hand. I'm talking about the final year students who connected with me. Second year, guys, you have got one more year left. Anyway, you'll get a BSc degree, a BCom degree, a BBA degree, a BA degree, a BSc degree in your hand. That degree that God has enabled you to get through this beautiful GSS college, Jain College, should enable you to get into companies, corporates, industries, factories, firms, associations, organizations, enterprises, institutes, or institutions. All these things comprise in government sector, public sector, quasi sector, and the private sector. And these sectors where you can get into a job will make you to work, earn, and lead a life independently. As you are getting a degree, your standard gets improved. Sometimes, your parents would not have got a degree, or you may be the first generation learner, or your parents would have migrated from village and come to Chennai, or your father or mother are business people, and you want to get into a job, work for an IT company or an ITS company or a company which is a multinational company, or you want to become an entrepreneur. So you get a lot of ideas, but today I have just taken only one topic to tell you guys that you can also face government examinations. If the PowerPoint is ready, I'll be glad. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead. In the competitive examinations in the country, there are actually 8 competitive examinations. Number 1, UPSC. Number 2, Staff Selection Commission. Number 3, banking sectors. Number 4, insurance sectors. Number 5, Indian Railways. Number 6, uniformed services. Number 7, defense. And number 8, public sectors. I'm talking about 8 major areas. Number 1 is UPSC and TNPSC. UPSC is for the central government work. TNPSC is for the Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. Second, I'll talk to you about Staff Selection Commission. Third, I'll talk to you about banking sectors. Fourth one is insurance sectors. Fifth one is Indian Railways, where I was working for nearly 2.5 decades, nearly 25 years. And then sixth one is uniformed sectors like state police, central police organizations, border security force, central industrial security force. And then the seventh point, I'll be talking to you about, I'm sorry, the defense sectors. And finally, I'll also tell you some important public sectors like Naval Lignite Corporation, National Thermal Power Corporation, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, Coal India Limited, like that. I'll just give you an overall view about what and all portfolios are available in the government sector. And all the girls who are connected with me, you should understand that girls need not pay the examination fee whenever you apply for government examinations. SC/ST boys and girls need not pay any examination fees. There is a relaxation in age for OBC category people. There is a relaxation of age for SC/ST category people. And there is a percentage of reservation for all the communities, including people who are called economically weaker section. Thank you. Thank you for showing the slide. God bless you. Competitive examinations in India. I'm showing you all this PowerPoint presentation that I've sent to Dr. Helen Rajeshwari Madam will be circulated to all the students. They will send it to your WhatsApp, or you can come to your mail ID. I have done a homework for you guys to tell you that there are areas. See, for example, if you get into UPSC, writing a civil service examination, you can become an IAS, IFS, IPS, IRS, IRTS, IRPOS, IRAAS. There are 24 categories. Just imagine you adorn a very beautiful sari, you carry a beautiful suitcase, you get into a beautiful car, and the car has a red beacon light with a siren hooting like that. There is an orderly to carry a suitcase. There is a Dawali standing behind you. And when you get down from the car, somebody to open your car, and you call the district magistrate. You are the district collector of a district. My dear young people who are connected, once you become a position like this, they say you need to have a degree. How wonderful is that you're going to get a degree soon. And then, TNPSC, Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission, there are a lot of groups now. They are called for Group 2A and Group 4. But I would rather advise you guys to aim to write Group 1 services, wherein you become a deputy collector, you become a deputy superintendent of police. With a 10th standard qualification and +2 qualification, what happens? People get into constable or head constable or sub-inspector of police. But with the graduation, you can become inspector of police, deputy superintendent of police, or you can become a DIG, IG, ADGP, DGP. If you just get with the 10th standard and +2 qualification, we can become a Jawan or a Sipai in Indian Army. But with the degree that you possess on your hand, you can become a lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, colonel, brigadier, major general, lieutenant general, and general. Look at the second point called Staff Selection Commission. You can become income inspectors in income tax, customs, central excise, GST now. Or you can also join the FERA team, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act. Just imagine that no sooner you get your degree from this beautiful Jain College and you write on a Staff Selection Commission exam, become an inspector of income tax or inspectress of income tax or customs. Within 3 years, you become an assistant commissioner. You become a commissioner, the deputy commissioner. You become a commissioner. You become a chief commissioner of income tax. You are given a very beautiful car, a driver, a chauffeur. A lot of people to say, good morning, sir, good morning, madam. With the 10th standard and +2, you're already having that in your pocket. You can become a clerk in a bank with the degree that the Jain College is going to give you. You can become an officers. You can become specialist officers, particularly people who learn computer science, like Shahnaz and Padmini. You can become a specialist in cyber crime. Lot of ATM machines are being robbed, and the fellows who are standing there, the securities are murdered. There is a big cyber crime on the mobile phones. There is a big threat for the women children or girl children. For all these people, you can easily track and become a specialist officer flying across the country and setting right the things. Insurance sectors like LIC, GIC, Indian Railways, lot of categories. Sir. You can become station master, you can become a guard, you can also become a personality giving tickets, you can become a supervisor, you can become a personality in different capacities in 18 departments of the Indian Railways. You can get into the police department, you can get into the defense, army, navy, and air force. Now, even National Defense Academy in Kadakwasla, Pune is inviting all the girl cadets to join. This was a time, there were time only men cadets were allowed. Now, in almost every walk of life, girls are being beautifully inducted. Can I get to the next slide, please? So, I think these competitive examinations, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to open up. Civil services has got 3 areas: preliminary, mains, and interview. I'm not going very deep. I'm trying to tell you that in the preliminary examination, nearly 10 lakh people will apply. One of my BSc mathematics girl student, she came and told me, sir, I want to be an IAS. This girl is doing BSc mathematics in Bishop Keeper. I told her,